From a time when shop was cheap, crime was rampant and blood filled the streets. Follow us down the rabbit hole as we bear witness to these exploitations. There's no turning back from these terrible delights.
Hello, and welcome to Terrible Delights, Grindhouse. Am I saying that right? Grindhouse podcast. Ground round podcast. Of movies, both good and bad, mainly from the 70s and 80s. A little bit of horror, a little bit of exploitation, a little bit of crime.
Tonight, a lot of action.
Tonight's definitely action. I think maybe influenced slightly by Charlie's Angels. This is a movie called Deadly Angels, a Shaw Brothers joint.
Meet the Deadly Angels. Meet four of the most beautiful women in the world. Meet four of the most deadly females alive. The Deadly Angels. They know every way there is to capture, love, and kill their man. An international diamond smuggling ring is the target. Death and Diamonds is the name of the game, and the game doesn't stop until all the players are busted. The Deadly Angels follow a diamond trail that glitters with the glow of death. It will take you across forbidden boundaries into the world of international smuggling, murder, and death. See every facet of big power and destruction. Don't miss the Deadly Angels. They know how to get their man. They know how to turn you on.
From 1977. I'd never seen it. Had you ever seen it?
I wasn't aware of it until you brought it to my attention, so no.
All right.
They did it with a Korean film company, it looks like.
Yep. There's not a ton. This was released on Blu-ray, so there's like a nice cut out there somewhere. But when I was reading, it's based on some German edition. Like some German company put out like a DVD of this, and that's what everything's kind of based off. I don't know. It's very confusing. It's a German DVD of a Hong Kong movie that had disappeared, I guess, for a while.
Well, I'm glad it was found.
Yeah, it's it has its moments where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I would say that this movie can be a little rapey, but luckily there actually isn't a lot of actual rape in it. There's a lot of interruptions, like a lot of comical rape interruptions.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's better than continuing.
Right. Yep.
But everyone bounces back and good triumphs over evil in the end. So
spoilers.
I guess it's okay. The only person I knew in this movie was Evelyn Kraft. She's in Mighty Peking Man.
Okay, I thought she looked familiar.
Among some other movies.
Is she like 7 feet tall?
She's very tall. She's Swiss.
And
apparently I was reading up on her a little bit. She left movies and became a businesswoman.
Oh, she had her fill. Yeah. She's like, I peaked in the late 70s. I can go no further.
It did make me laugh during this movie, though, because you have you have three police women, right? We're getting into it, but three police women are the main focus on the good person side. But you have one from Japan, one from Korea, and one from Hong Kong, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And like a white woman is like in charge of all of them and shows up to save the day, like almost
every time. all by chance.
Yeah. It was just like, what?
At least 3 times, right?
Right. And she just scolds them for like for like not doing the right thing.
And she's also from Scotland Yard, by the way.
Is it Scotland Yard?
Yeah, that's how she's introduced. Yep.
That's funny. I don't think I even caught that. That's awesome. That's even better. I like too. I watched the I have a version that has subtitles and dub, and I chose to go with the dub just because it made it funner.
I actually didn't do that. I just did subtitles.
Oh right, because you do have your favorite moment, which is
when the translation is my dad dies, then you disappeared. Clearly supposed to be dad, but
probably.
Oh, that's great.
I watched the dub version. I went back and forth a couple times because actually the subtitle version, the sound was better.
Yeah, there were some
Um,
questionable scenes. It doesn't give anything away at the end when someone dives into some water. There's no splashing. It's totally quiet.
Yeah. I was kind of bummed. I went on a search for the soundtrack to this movie.
Very interesting soundtrack.
I will say I can't find one. I don't think one was ever fully, actually released anywhere. But
Maybe it's lost like this was for a while.
there's a song in this movie during a rape scene that is so good. It is so ridiculous. It's like that kind of psychedelic rock song.
Is it towards the end? That
Yeah.
one, the least comfortable one?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the song is so good. I was just like, oh, I want to hear this song, but I have no idea who recorded it.
Did you search that song from the rape scene on Google?
I mean, I wasn't maybe quite that specific, but I did do some searching to try to find it. I could not find anything really about the soundtrack.
Yeah, there seems like there's not much to look up on this movie.
Not a ton, no, which is surprising. Yeah, I enjoyed it in the end of the day.
I mean, and the fact that it's a Shaw Brothers movie, they're very well known and large catalog. I figured there'd be more out there, easily accessible.
Yeah, a lot of their movies are actually very well kept. They did a pretty good job of preservation.
Yeah.
So maybe because this was like a Korean production, maybe it wasn't like a pure Shaw Brothers movie, and it wasn't.
Yeah. I did like the opening credits, how they like the stylized, how the characters would sometimes zoom in or like kind of like flash in and out and stuff. It wasn't just like standard whatsoever.
No, it's cool.
It's
some cool shots in this movie.
Yeah.
So the synopsis or the overview for this movie that I have is very short and to the point. 3 female detectives from Hong Kong, Korea, and Singapore.
They say Singapore, yeah, but they say Japan in the movie.
Which is Japan, yeah. They go undercover in a cabaret to expose a murderer. Kind of. I
think 2 of them do. One of them just unless the massage parlor is part of the entertainment business of it.
I'll tell you, I had some trouble with this movie keeping track of who was who. At one point, I said, it's going to be a lot easier. Remember their weapon of choice.
Yep.
So I just kind of did that.
The spike ball and the purse strap.
The spike ball, the shoe,
the slingshot shoe with
explosives,
explosive earrings.
Yeah, yes, and the bow and arrow.
Yeah, crossbow. That was nice. Yeah.
So it was easier. I did have trouble with some of them, although in the dub, one of them, I don't know why, they all had pretty straightforward American accents. Like, they try to do it's no particular accent.
Yeah.
One of them's English. For British accent for no reason
Maybe the people they hired, she was one of the cheaper ones. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. It was very strange.
It could have been worse. It could have been like Barry White.
Yeah, just like super
actual Barry White voicing one of them.
Come on, girls.
Yeah, the most petite of the bunch is Barry White.
yeah. It's interesting. Even on the movie database, we don't have enough data to suggest any movies based on Deadly Angels.
Yeah, doesn't have a Wikipedia presence.
There's like nothing. Yeah.
IMDb has very little about it.
It's kind of crazy to me.
But it does have Yam Yam.
It does have Yam Yam. The only thing that's interesting, there's the Hong Kong movie database. It's hkmdb.com. They have some info on it, including like how much money it made and what it costs and stuff.
What is how to do?
Well, it's in Hong Kong dollars, so I have no idea. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if it's good or bad.
They compare that to the budget of it.
Let me see what it has.
Our listeners need to know.
Yeah, that's so the box office of Hong Kong was 7.7 million, whatever the currency was in 1977 Hong Kong. And it does for this movie, it doesn't have the budget. So womp womp.
Oh, well, good for them. They made some money. People inside.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. All right, so you want to go through this thing?
I think that's what happens, right?
As best as we can do it, anyways. I think some scenes could probably be skipped or sped up.
Yes, or forgotten because there's like you said, there's some confusion.
Yeah, definitely. I think we get to the gist of it. So there's it starts off with the woman smuggling, right?
Yeah, a lot of broad diamonds.
A lot of broad diamonds, and I'm not a diamond expert. I can say I've never purchased a diamond. I don't think I've ever held a diamond outside of maybe like a museum. I don't think I've ever actually seen a real just uncut diamond.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to me that they're smuggling a lot of diamonds. Like, is
They
that
must they
is
might they
this a
must be
lot
have
of
high.
diamonds?
I have no idea. They must have high value then if it's only a couple at a
Like
time, or
you get like 8. Like, is that enough for a crime syndicate?
apparently so.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyways,
maybe not because they had to do arrange a local robbery, so who knows?
well, that and it feel like they're smuggling diamonds every other day. It's like
Yeah.
just smuggle more. Get a better way to do this.
Yeah, I
This is
mean,
not working out for you.
I'm sure you could hide them elsewhere too besides just the brassiere.
Put them up your butt.
That's right.
Come on, people. Think
Stick one in your belly button.
about it.
You get plenty of room.
So
Right.
we have a lovely young woman is smuggling diamonds, and basically gets brought over right to the
Yeah, she
bosses.
gets her destination,
Yeah,
and then you have one
uh,
of the main baddies. What first appears to be some type of assault on her is just to get the bra with the goods in it.
yeah. As there's
He's
a
he's
lot of
crazy.
ripping of bras to expose breasts just for a moment in this.
Yes,
Um, like quite a bit, but
and
they're
the
always
ratio is
just
once every 15 minutes, roughly.
yeah. But every time it happens, they're just like, oh,
Yeah. But my shirt. Okay.
like oh, you just go for the diamonds. That's
Yeah.
so he gets the diamonds, and then as she goes to leave, he just shoots her dead.
No, he throws a knife. He's the knife
Oh, there's a
thrower.
knife. He throws a knife at her. Yeah,
Yeah, he gives her the false sense
right.
of security. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're paying for you at the Hilton. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing, knife.
Funk.
Yep.
Yeah, not good. That's not how you treat your employees at all.
Well, it's smart in the crime world.
It's terrible. They have to keep getting new girls. It doesn't work for them. It fails for them in this movie.
Well,
It's
and
the
their
whole
thought
plot.
process is,
It's
that's
really bad.
I
You
guess
gotta
that
keep-
they're treating them like they're like disposable, one-time use.
Plus, no one's looking for any of these women. I guess.
I guess if they go missing, then they'll be looking for them.
Well, they're missing now.
Yeah.
All right, so we can move ahead. I think probably to the police are getting together to talk about
Well,
this, right?
right before then, there's a very serious lovemaking scene with a lot of breathing. A lot of breathing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but
Fair, yeah.
yes. So it's one of the three main. I'm not going to even try to guess at the names. I don't remember at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, her and her boyfriend, and he gets a call that. Well, no, we're skipping over something super
Oh.
important. They decide to rob the
Oh,
the jewelry
bank
store
rob.
first.
That's first. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was
Prince's
thinking it was
jewelry
after.
store.
Yes. All right. So
I have
You're
some
right.
questions about jewelry security in the 70s. And it was like a Volkswagen hippie van, right?
it was, yes.
Was it armored?
I don't think so. It
Yeah.
didn't appear to be. They got in and out, no problem, like a regular door. Like
Yep.
very light. Everything's easy.
And I guess is it normal to have a bunch of guys with some automatics just come out? I know these days you have like two gentlemen that have like a handgun and a holster, but these guys had far more
Semi-automatics,
serious.
yeah.
Yeah.
As well as
Well,
I don't know what I don't know
helmets?
if these were outfits of the time or not, but
Were they brown?
they were pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
These
and
outfits,
the orange total face visors. You could see
They're
their
like-
faces.
They
But
look
then
like
like later on, they take,
fish bowls.
yeah.
You can see the faces, but what?
But then, like during the robbery, he takes it off, and the guy sees his face, and then he's like, "Oh, he saw my face." You can still see his face.
Right? Yeah, they're clear.
Yeah.
You idiot.
What if he hadn't taken it off, and the police were like, "What do you look like?" Is this orange? I don't know. I couldn't see anything.
I mean, you're not going to miss them. 4 guys with orange helmets, all wearing the same clothing in a hippie van, just took
Mhm.
off.
That's right.
So
If that truly was the armored car of the day, I guess they were all set.
So they get through by saying we're here for pickup or delivery. I don't remember, one or the other.
Yeah.
And they immediately go to the head of the bank. And
Oh, his
they wa-
suit was nice. It was like ribbon candy. If ribbon candy was a suit.
And they say they want to see Mrs. Shoes.
I think they did.
safe.
They tricked the owner into thinking like, I'm assuming it's his wife is there.
Yeah.
Or someone important.
Yeah. And they get the diamonds.
Well, yeah, and actually there was some. They shot a couple of guys. Decent gunshot violence.
On their way out,
On the way into, they shoot the security guards who are wearing like blue security shirts and like khaki pants. Odd combo. Anything to do with like police or security is just weird.
Casual business.
I guess so. Yeah.
This is casual. That's what I'm thinking of. So they get it, and then they try to take off, right? And they get away pretty easily. They take someone hostage, and then just they get rid of her immediately. Yeah.
And they do. The knife thrower tosses a knife into the owner because he sees his face.
Yes. So the owner gets hit and goes down.
I did like the enormous alarm button that the guy's obviously trying to step on while not looking suspicious.
Yeah.
They have a better system.
It's on the floor. I'd be stepping on that thing all the time.
Oh yeah. Whoop.
Terrible place
again.
All right. So
yes.
So now we're at the hospital.
Yes.
Where the bank manager is, and it's one of the policewomen's boyfriend's father.
Yes.
The lovemaking couple.
That's right. The heavy breathers.
The heavy breathers. It's his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that she goes and makes a phone call.
I think like her
purse comes back and goes, like, I've been called in.
Yep. We don't even know what she is at first, but then he's like, all right. And then she leaves. What I find funny is she leaves, and then the doctor comes out. He's gonna say something, and they just cut away.
I laughed at that.
Yeah.
Because it's really dramatic. He comes out masked.
Yeah, he takes it off and he's like,
mask off.
Yeah.
Then,
cut.
Yeah, I like too that so he's clearly with this woman, and he goes to, I'm guessing, his mom, and she's looking at him like, what? And he's like, she's a policewoman.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh, yeah, hadn't mentioned that before, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so now she's going into the police station, and they all kind of meet on the steps going in, which is, that's coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
They go in, and the chief is there. I love this guy. I love the chief.
He's like a very kindly old man.
Yeah, with the big bottle glasses.
Oh yeah.
And Jesus Christus, my Apple Music keeps popping up and driving me goddamn crazy. Sorry, keeps popping up my screen. So they're talking about the crimes going on, right? The robberies. They're not that interested in the missing women. They're more interested in the robberies.
Yeah, right? Although they show pictures of dead stabbed women.
Yeah.
It's funny too, like we don't know who's doing this, but here are our suspects who happen to be the exact people that they need. They have no crime records, but we think they might be involved somehow.
Yeah, none of them have crime records. They go through the list.
How?
And they say that about like all of them.
Yeah.
I think I took from it that they were trying to say that they're connected somehow to something where they don't have a record. Like they have power.
Yeah, they're okay, but it's the exact like 4 or 5 people that you need.
Oh yeah. So it's ridiculous
to stop it all from happening.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I like too though. I like they show like these massive books full of images. Pictures, tons of pictures of faces, and these come up later when they see people and they see the pictures flash on the screen that they saw.
Oh yes.
It's kind of cool.
Yep.
So all right, so we have the Swiss woman, what's her name? Eve.
Scotland Yard.
Eve is the Scotland Yard woman. She basically wants volunteers, and then these 3 women are all like, yeah, absolutely. Like, yep. They don't even know what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. But they all want to do it. So cut to a training montage or a test montage where they're showing off their skills. It is awesome. I love this scene where they're doing gun, right? Gunmanship, target shooting.
Well, they're very accurate.
I love it. It's all choreographed. They're all like working together.
I was actually confused at first. I'm like, did they take them to an amusement park? Like they're just standing around like looking, like they even seem confused about it.
Yeah. But then like little targets pop out and stuff, but so they're doing it. They're obviously doing very well, like perfect. And then guys just show up to fight them,
Yeah,
like
with knives and
to like viciously attack them, like not holding back, like trying to hurt them. And they go crazy and start doing their kung fu, which is awesome. And then the guys pull out weapons. And when they pull out weapons, they pull out weapons. This is when we
they
see
got their
special.
weapons.
We see their special weapons. These guys have knives, one by one. So one pulls out the crossbow.
Yeah, out of
And
her
just
purse.
like shoots arrows into people.
Yeah.
Like these are, I'm guessing, other cops.
Yes. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
did you notice that the big ball beforehand? That seems to like just appear out of nowhere,
nowhere,
like
absolutely
attached to her like belt, but it's
was
just
not there before. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely
It happens twice in the movie. It's just like ta-da.
Yeah, it's enormous.
Yeah.
So she's throwing that thing around, the ball thing, and grabs someone on the back and like rips his shirt off.
Yeah.
Goes into his back.
I wouldn't. I'd run away.
And then it pans over to the one with the shoe, and she takes off her shoe, and the shoe comes apart.
It's like a Get Smart device.
Yeah, forms a
Slingshot.
a slingshot. Takes her earrings off and puts one in, and shoots it. And it causes like a massive explosion.
Yes, I was like, yes.
I was not expecting that.
That was
at all.
awesome. Yeah.
And then that's kind of it. They give up.
Yep. They
At
win.
that point. And I like that they're like basically saying good job, and that they would have really hurt them if they hadn't stopped. Like
Yeah, if they had been wearing bulletproof vests.
Yeah, like ha, we would have beaten the shit out of you.
Yeah, thank. I'm glad you didn't go for my eyes.
Yeah, look, the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
But that montage is great.
Yes, it's like a really good introduction, and they're like oh, so you start tomorrow. And they're like, great, let's go have a party, and they just like walk away holding hands.
yeah. Bonding.
Yep.
Let's have a party. So they're in. Apparently, they're good to go, and
they have no trouble infiltrating this organization
the next day.
Oh yeah, immediately.
the very next day.
Yeah.
So the first one to infiltrate is this the
knife
thrower?
The knife thrower's assistant. Yep.
Yeah. So she applies for the job. Now there is in this cabaret where the bad guys hang out. You have the knife thrower, who seems to be kind of in charge of killing all the girls that come back with the diamonds.
Oh, he loves to do that.
Yeah, and then you have, I don't know what she is.
I think she's like the mistress to the crime boss and knife thrower. I think she's literally in bed with both of them. That's Yam Yam, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's Yuchi.
Yam Yam
character. Yam Yam.
I'm calling her.
Yeah. Okay. So they're interviewing her for this position, and it goes through the whole take your clothes off thing.
Yeah.
And she gets the job, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense at all, other than they got her in a skimpy outfit.
Yeah. Oh, great. You got it.
Yeah. You fit the outfit. Woo.
Hey, it's $200 per show, 2 shows a night. Sounds good.
I guess. I don't know if that's good money or not. I don't know what the Hong Kong dollar was.
Yeah. I'd do it.
But they leave her and the knife thrower alone.
Yeah, I think from the start he doesn't trust her. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of weird. Like she doesn't even really know what she's applying for exactly.
Yeah, she just wants to be in show business.
Yeah,
I've never done the show business before, but I'd like to try.
Right, right.
Yep.
But I like that they're interviewing in the club on the stage where she will be performing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's over by the target area where she'll be standing, and it's the old classic knife throwing bit, where the woman stands back and puts her arms straight out.
Yeah, like a crucifix.
Yeah, and she's over there, and he throws a knife at her, and just misses, but her arms go up like immediately, like she just stands in place like perfectly, waiting for him to throw more, while in shock like the whole time. And he whips a bunch of knives at her.
I see. Very good, by the way.
Yes.
I've never missed.
This is not the point where he tries to assault her, at least. I don't think.
I think it is. I think he did jump in a little bit. That because I think this is where he blatantly.
All right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
it's not good.
it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like he's doing this left and right, anyways.
Yeah. He tries to assault her. He doesn't get interrupted, thankfully.
Yeah.
It's nice by Yam Yam.
So I believe then you have the Korean police officer. She gets hired as a singer, and hers was like I think hers is kind of like she's hired. She's already doing it, but she's like her cover story was she owes money to some loan sharks.
Yeah.
Like so she's the one who she actually like really gets in because she becomes the diamond smuggler.
Yes.
Because they're insinuating, oh, you can sex your way out of this, and she's like anything but that. And so
Yeah.
they take that as, oh, you can be our jewel smuggler then.
Yeah.
And she's fine with that. At first, I thought she was the most dull until she actually like kicks everyone's ass too.
Yeah.
She
The
ends up being
second
the
half
best
of this
one.
movie. The second half of this movie is pretty great.
Oh yeah,
First half,
a
it's
lot.
a slow build.
It's okay. It's still an entertaining build, I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the way they envisioned I'd be entertained by it, but it worked anyways.
Fine. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There is the other one, and she's
she's
really infiltrate them at all.
I mean, she is working in a massage parlor where the boss is getting a massage, but I don't know how that's supposed to work. Like she still becomes part of it, but it didn't seem like the way that you would expect.
Like, where's she gonna go from here? I guess get intel. I don't know, but she won't do anything. So he clearly wants a
maybe that's she's playing hard to get. We'll get her in. I don't know.
So it's one of the bosses, and he clearly wants a little extra from the massage.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like pissed, like no. She just goes to leave. I'm like, what do you what? Like,
well, I think
I'm done with this undercover mission.
No, I took it as that was part of her plan to get in more with him. Well, because she goes back, after getting some money, and she burns it, and he's like, he likes that. He's like, oh, all right.
Honestly, I figured it was coincidental.
Oh, I took it as he took it as a challenge, and
interesting.
I mean, I could be totally wrong, but that's how I took it.
I like that. That makes more sense than mine, which was what is she doing?
I speak from experience. I used to work at a massage parlor, and that happened to me. So
you'd say no, they'd offer you money, you'd burn it.
Yeah, I'd burn it, and that showed you.
And you'd become known for that, and people would come in just to watch you burn their money.
Yeah, and then I would get, in the back of a cab and get knocked out by gas and wake up naked in the shower, and men's trying to do things to me. And that's when I bust out my slingshot shoe.
Dear Lord. I'm trying to get the order of things here.
Yeah, I know it is like a blur of action, but so they're all in basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens though? So the knife throwing act happens. I know this happens, and there's some tension between her and her boyfriend because she's been.
Oh
distant.
My God! How dumb is this fucking guy?
Yeah, I'm a cop. I do undercover stuff.
And he's like waving at her.
Oh, I know that, and she's like doing like the no, like shaking her head.
Yeah,
which makes knife thrower more suspicious.
Yeah,
now, I'm curious though. Why was he there? Because he seemed there was two women who didn't want him to leave. They clearly were trying to at least have him buy drinks. But were they his friends? Were they working there, getting him to buy more drinks?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
because they were so against him, like leaving them. And,
yeah, maybe they worked for the club.
Yeah. So why is he there? He could be there by himself. What's his deal?
Definitely that kind of club.
Yeah, down to the dumps. I just wanted to watch a knife throwing act.
I did enjoy the terrible 1977 disco and watching people kind of slowly dance around.
Yeah, there was. I think it comes later, but there's a scene where they show just the atmosphere of the club. And the music playing, it has trumpet and trombone, but there's just 3 saxophone players. What I didn't. It made no sense.
It does not make any sense.
Did you catch that too? And you're like, what's happening?
Yeah, nothing synced up quite right.
Nope.
That's the knife throwing scene, I thought.
Oh, was that? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think so. So stuff starts to happen. I don't know exactly the order of things. So one of them goes to smuggle jewels, and she leaves the country. She goes to
Korea.
Yeah. To get diamonds.
It's weird. She gets pulled aside by her superiors over there, which is noticed by the bad guys.
Yeah, what are they all doing?
I have no idea.
And I don't even know what they say something to her. It's like
Yeah,
like that was it.
like I said, at first I'm like, oh, there's this other like sect of bad guys who are gonna like try to take her, and she's like, oh, hey, boss, it's going great. Oh, get back out there then. Not
It
subtle at all,
makes no sense
because she's grabbed
whatsoever.
and she seems startled. Like, what are you doing? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, very strange. And
I'm one.
it's not the guy though. It's not the boss from the police station either.
It's like hers. It's like Korean police chief or something.
Yeah, very strange.
I don't know. So they take her like she's going to get in her own car, and one of the like lieutenants of this whole operation is like, he's getting this car, and she's like, that's not the plan, but they just take her anyways because he knows something's up.
Yeah.
So
yes,
I think it's funny that so they bring her to this other crime lord's house, and his outfit, I think the guy with the cane who had the limp,
yeah.
his clothes, I envision him as like he collected those the big action figures that had like real clothing, and he's like, I wish I could wear those in my size, and he's so rich that he had someone make them for him. Right?
Yeah.
I wish I could have that Frankenstein outfit for myself, but in white.
Very, very. I need the thinnest possible material and not cut quite right.
Yeah, it's like the kind of material that you would like for a Halloween costume you wear once a year, but I want to wear it every day.
That's very, very.
Hey, he
very
made it
accurate.
work.
He did.
It
He was
was
kind of cool.
I mean, he was like way too skinny. He was like it was like super bulky and weird. It just didn't make sense. I mean, it's the 70s, so I guess it makes sense, but
Right.
it doesn't. But they
So they're-
basically they found her out.
Yeah, they're gonna kill her.
Yeah. Well, they get the diamonds first, of course, in the traditional way of
Oh.
just ripping it off.
Yeah, there's a bra rip. Yeah.
But she had a lot more. There was a lot more jewels this time around.
Yeah, bigger bra, maybe.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, because the Yam Yam says, "Oh, it's going to give you more curves." Haha.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, can I cut back to something that we forgot that's important that really made me laugh? That probably
Of
shouldn't
course.
have. So, the back to the jewelry store robbery, and then so the knife man he stabs the store owner, but he doesn't die, and so he's a witness right now. So they have to eliminate him. And so instead of sending the knife man, Yam Yam goes to kill the guy disguised as a nurse.
Yes.
And so she gets right in because there's a police guard out front. Because
Oh
of the
my god! How
situation.
do we forget to talk about this scene? It's amazing.
It is. And again, it's the like the least practical way. I assume you're gonna walk in with a syringe full of something and just quietly kill him, and you leave because you're a nurse.
Nope.
That's it. No.
Absolutely not.
And then I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna bash his head in with a fire extinguisher.
Nope.
Now, is this supposed to be oxygen? Because it's very loose. It's not tight to his face.
I think it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be very tight to his face.
Yeah, but she hooks up the
but
tube
you
from the
figure
fire
if they did this,
extinguisher. Oh, go ahead. What?
yeah. Well, I would say if they really had it tight, the actor couldn't breathe, so they
Right.
just went, fucking just make it a little loose.
But all she does is she attaches the hose. It doesn't do anything, and then he suddenly flips out. She hasn't put it
No,
on yet.
she's
Did she-
pumping it though.
But no, she does pump it. But before that, he's like, whoa, all of a sudden. Like nothing's happened yet.
Well, you have a nurse fucking around with your face. Something's going
I guess so. Fine.
Yeah.
But then she does pump it, and she's like, I mean, I'm sure he's weak from being stabbed, but she's not, like, doesn't seem she's trying too hard to hold it over his head. It was just a weird thing. I'm going to smother you with extinguisher
Yeah,
fluids.
she chokes him to death with fire extinguisher retardant.
Yeah, the cop doesn't,
Yeah.
he kind of hears it, but doesn't do anything.
Well, by the time he hears it, he goes to open the door and she comes out like, ha, 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 bye bye.
Yeah, having some trouble breathing, but whatever.
yeah, he's having trouble breathing.
Yeah.
She laughs and says that, leaves.
I did like how psychotic she looked when she was doing it, though.
And we forgot another thing about her, which is she has a pet.
Oh, yes. Well, she has multiple pets.
Well, she has the one main pet that she feeds
Well,
constantly.
yeah, what is that? Is that a Gila monster?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100%. I'm like, is that like a little alligator? Or is that like a big lizard?
I think it was a lizard because I think it had like kind of the forked tongue,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
All I-
So yeah,
All I know is she kept feeding it raw meat with snake
Snake-
venom mixed in with it.
yeah,
Which
it's good
is-
for him.
Yeah, he thrives on it.
Yeah,
But throughout this movie, every time I saw it, I'm like, when is this thing's going to kill someone? When's it going to come into play?
yeah.
let's
well,
go.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeah. Sad ending, but yes.
So, yeah, it was. It really was.
It's amazing though.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, so
all right,
we're
so
back at
we're in the
her
house.
being found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
And
gonna kill her.
yeah, but nope. She knows karate and she has weapons. So
She destroys like 30 people.
like
I think
like a long fight scene ensues where it goes outside into the lawn.
it's awesome. Yeah, like because she uses her crossbow thing and gets a bunch of them, and then one guy has a gun pulled on her, and she like gets the gun, like she shoots him in the wrist, so she gets his gun, and like
Yeah.
it's a handgun, but it's like it's like a semi-automatic the way she shoots like 6 guys.
Yeah.
Ridiculous but awesome.
Ridiculous but awesome. Yeah. Exactly.
But then the main lieutenant guy who's
Yeah, the tall guy.
he produces some type of weapon from his belt that shouldn't happen in real life.
It's like a nunchuck.
It's like a
with
double.
with 5 parts to it.
Yeah,
and it's made of metal.
Yeah, and it came from his belt somehow.
And it did come from his belt.
It makes as much sense as the spiky ball thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
It's crazy though. He's like whipping it. And
Oh, yeah.
like this. It's so, but if you're listening, it's like picture like nunchucks, and it's like if you had nunchucks that were like more interconnected
And like 6 long.
and right, at least
Made
5
of metal.
or 6 chucks long.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but so they're all like kind of flailing about as he whips it around. It's not like a solid rod that's like 6
Surprised he
feet
didn't get
long.
himself.
For real.
Yeah.
So he's slapping her with that thing. She's fighting back.
But she does eventually beat him. Then the main boss guy, who apparently
She
isn't
beats it.
crippled.
She beats it. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
At all.
I
And she
do-
beats him pretty easily too.
I mean, he gets the shots in with his cane, but yeah, she does get him. But although at the end he is choking her with his cane. And then
Yes.
the police show up for some
Well,
reason.
who's the one she gets in the tree?
Oh, that was Ultra
The other guy.
Nunchuck Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets him down with the branches and what
she
elbowing him in
pins
the back of the head.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
choking him into the tree. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
It was.
But then, where do all these cops come from?
Good thing they came though.
How do they know? I don't understand. And everyone just shows up.
I'm curious if
rounds
what we
everyone up.
watched is missing parts that would have explained things more.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there are some kind of jumpy cuts.
So the cops show up and take all the bad guys away, basically.
Well, I think most of them are dead.
Well, they drag the bad guys' bodies away anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then
she wants to keep her cover and get
Yeah.
back because she thinks her partners are in danger. And then is this we go back to she goes to the club.
Yeah.
And she goes to see Yam Yam.
She goes there and says that that they were arrested.
Sorry, there was somewhere I think before this to the massage parlor one. There a couple of bad guys are trying to like get her into her car. That's when the blonde woman happens to be there by coincidence and saves her ass.
Yeah.
The first of a few
The first,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, because and then also during the knife throwing act at the end of it, knife thrower has his thugs questioning her about, do you know that guy? What's the deal?
Yeah.
And he gets back there and then they're fighting them together and they get caught.
Yeah.
So I think there's important things to note along the way. Again,
Well,
the order is a
I don't think,
blur.
we
but-
haven't done the full knife scene yet. We'll do that. in a
Okay,
second.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So right, so she comes back though and says like oh, everyone got arrested, but I got away. This is a bad cover story.
But I
And
brought the knives back.
no one believes her.
Oh, she gets called out immediately. Yeah.
Like at all. And then around the same time, now we have the cabaret acts going on,
Mm.
and that's where you have that amazing band playing playing instruments that aren't there.
Yep.
And you do have lovely scenes of people dancing,
Oh, they're great.
drinking, and having a grand old time.
Having a laugh.
And then you have the big show, the knife throwing show. And the policewoman is just part of the show. She's not like you're not doing anything. This is the worst police gig ever. You're just forced to work
Or
and do other menial jobs.
she is risking getting a knife thrown at her.
Yeah.
Stabbed by knife. Yeah.
Silly. And this is where her boyfriend sees her and waves at her. And
Hey.
she's like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
And again, he's just like, oh, hi. And the knife guy's like, what the fuck is up with that?
Yeah. But it is
and
good
that-
that eventually it's good that he is wondering what's up and gets back there because he does help her fight off those guys.
Yeah, but come on.
I know.
It wouldn't have escalated so quickly if he wasn't such a chump.
True.
So, so backstage they're questioning her. Like,
Mhm.
who was that guy? In her dressing room, they send some of the thugs in.
Yeah.
And they're threatening to do things to her if she doesn't talk.
Yep.
Not nice things. And and then she says she ends up saying, like, yeah, she knows him. Right? Or no, they're asking if they know her too, right? They're asking if they know each other, like the women. Was that a different scene? I think it might be a different scene.
Oh, you
Jesus
watched
Christ.
it. See, you watched it with overdubs. That could have been different from what I read in subtitles.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It doesn't really matter. So
Yeah.
okay, the main thing is, she ends up just beating the shit out of the thugs in the room.
Yeah.
It does a pretty good job of it, but they kind of start to come in more and more. There's more.
And that's what the boyfriend gets back there. I think he pretends he's drunk to get back there, and
it's a pretty good little fight scene though that takes place in a dressing room.
mm-hmm. Good action music throughout.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they do they get away. They get away because again the blonde.
Yeah, the cop shows up.
She was in attendance and she happens to go backstage. Yeah,
right. I'm saying she shows up to save them though again.
Every time.
Every time. She just happened to be in attendance.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the one with the spike?
Massage? Oh, that was the one with the spike.
No, yeah. What's the massage?
She eventually just gets caught. Like she gets into a cab.
Her story is, I think, the least fleshed out.
Yes. Oh, pun.
Oh, not intentional.
Yeah, no, I know. But I did like that they had this special cab that had knockout gas in the back seat. And it's red for some reason. But that's the Korean cop happens to see this. Doesn't try to stop it. She sees it.
Yeah.
And she just runs into a business and uses a phone without asking. Rude. No one stops her.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because that crazy lady just ran in. You just let her do what she wants.
Yeah.
So right. So then she comes to and she's
unfortunately disrobed.
Who is with the bad guy that's with her? It's
that's the main one,
guy, right?
No, it was the main crime boss.
You're right.
Yeah. He just removed his glasses for this. This is an uncomfortable scene. It's weird because he makes her come to by putting her in the shower so he can make her struggle, I guess.
Yeah, I guess this is the only. Yeah, this is not a good scene.
Oh, this is by far the worst. Yeah.
Yeah. But she gets rescued.
Well, yeah. Oh no. Well, Knife Man comes in. This is interrupted because the Knife Man comes with the news that they're actually cops.
Yeah.
Not this one, but the other two. They know that they're cops.
Yeah.
And then they have to get out of there because everyone's coming to their place. And so he packs up his stuff. And in the meantime, she does get off one explosive earring shot and takes a knife for her efforts.
That's right. But she actually smartly feigns being more injured than she is.
That's right. There's something else important that did happen before this, because the woman in the knife throwing act and her boyfriend, they meet to kind of talk about things the next day. Like they think they're meeting like secretly, so they don't get blow or cover. But as they leave, they explain what's happening and like, oh, be patient. We're trying to figure out, who got your father and stuff. But they immediately get chased by a very like delighted group of thugs that can't wait to beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
And so they have a fight at the park, but they eventually get caught because Knife Thrower shows up and they're overpowered. So they get they're brought back. So they're already there being tortured and interrogated while
that's right.
This thing's happening to the massage woman. Yeah. So they're like I did like there was a secret room behind the bar.
Yeah.
Secret
and we're also
chamber.
Everyone's coming together now, at least too.
Right.
The storylines are kind of combining.
Right. But when you go back to the Korean cop, she goes back to the club to try to play off, that everyone else got arrested and I escaped. Yeah. That's when they don't believe her. And Yam Yam is going to stick her lizard on her but she throws it back at her, I think, and it kills her immediately. And she has like yellow shit on her face for some reason to signify that she's dead.
So, okay, this happens really fast.
Oh, very fast.
It's clearly like a stuffed animal lizard gets thrown
Yes.
on her. Yes, she gets attacked, but every time she's feeding this thing, she's feeding it like the weirdest looking meat or whatever it is. It's like this bright red, very strange
It's
looking,
people.
and that's on her face too.
Maybe
Like,
it just threw up.
Like
Is it?
I went back and watched again.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's like multicolors on her face, including like this red strip of meat stuff.
Oh.
I don't understand it.
I guess they were pressed for time and budget on the gore effects. Yeah, throw some meat in her face.
Very strange.
But again, so she's being overpowered, and who comes in?
Yep.
Blonde cop,
Yep.
and dressed very inappropriately for police work.
She was getting jealous. Why is anyone ripping my bra off?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, she comes in with the cops. They're all arrested, and the Korean's like, "I got to go to the house.
Yeah.
They're in trouble."
Yeah.
And she has
So
she takes a motorcycle. She just drives through a wall, which is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
this
they
is
have
like
like
all
a
hell breaks
hideout.
loose.
They have like a hideout house,
Yeah.
right?
This is now everyone's like together now, and it's just like a huge weird fight.
It's the worst idea possible, by the way. Let's all gather in one spot.
I don't know. I didn't write it.
Normally you split up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so they line up there, but everyone's now marching towards this house to kind of take them down.
Yeah, and while they're fighting off the three policewomen and the boyfriend.
Yeah,
And they're doing quite well. Although they did have a lot of those police billy clubs were busted out. There was like at least the 2 or 3 scenes where some bad guy would like find a stash of weapons and dump them out so all the bad guys could have something to attack them with.
yeah.
That kept
It
happening.
goes on. It's a pretty long fight scene.
It is. No, that they put some effort into it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all just the good guys getting the shots in. It's some of the bad guys. You had some like the lieutenants. There was the bald guy who had like that huge knife, that huge like silver knife, which I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Almost a cleaver.
Yeah, but I think they do eventually get overpowered though because they have them like kind of surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't worry though.
Don't no. Why? Why wouldn't I worry?
I think the white cop might show up.
But it's funny. She shows up. It's just her and 2 guys, and that's enough to turn the tide.
Absolutely.
And why does she have a friggin'
It's
bazooka?
amazing. I don't know.
Armed
Why
with a
is she not
bazooka?
afraid of just murdering people? They're not taking
Or-
anyone in. They're
Ooh.
just murdering them.
Or innocent animals? Because we did overlook the fact that once that whole scene was over and the lizard's just on the floor in the
Yeah,
club,
she
she shoots in the
shoots-
head,
she
she
shoots
blows
it.
its head off for no reason. Don't need to do
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. I
An
don't
animal
know.
doesn't know what it's doing.
Yeah, it's very strange. But the main bad guys get away.
Oh, eventually they get away. Yeah. Well,
They
think
get away, but they go into the water. They're like
Yeah.
oceanfront property.
And what's even
a
funnier
riverfront.
is, and the other ones are gonna, all the good guys are gonna go after her, and she's like, don't bother, like they can't get away because if they show like boats coming into the helicopter,
Yeah,
and she makes it seem like we got them, and then she just blows them out of the water.
yeah, with the bazooka.
Why?
But I love you can see in the
The
waters
string?
being thrown up, and the thing you can see a body.
Yeah, on a rope or something, so it doesn't go out
Yeah.
of frame. Or yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand, even with the nonsense of this movie.
Right.
We got them. They can't get away. I was like, fuck,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna kill
saying.
them anyways.
There's like no arrest. They're just like no, just murder them.
Yeah, I'd rather do the paperwork.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess that everyone they've taken in throughout this whole movie was just taken off screen and shot. That's just-
Yeah.
There's no arrest whatsoever.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then it's like a yeah kind of thing.
Yeah, they'll put their hands together. It's funny we watched the same version. So all the women put their hands together, and then they show one guy, and then it cuts, and his hand's not in there anymore on a freeze frame of just the women.
I didn't notice.
Like, get out of here!
I didn't notice.
You didn't do anything.
That's pretty great though.
Yeah, and it's in slow motion. That was just. I mean, I guess that's a good ending. We did it, everyone.
Right. That's Deadly Angels from 1977. That was
I
something.
mean, accurate. They are very deadly.
Yeah, and this has to be tied to Charlie's Angels, right?
Well, I think it's just probably feeding off the success because the tagline is "Look out, Charlie! Here comes Deadly Angels."
Yeah. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The director of this movie, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. I apologize. He did a lot. He directed 37 movies
Oh, Shabra,
up to 1986,
good for
from
them.
71 to 86.
Oh, all
So
right.
this is kind of right in the middle. He did a movie called Witty Hand, Witty Sword.
Witty,
Witty,
smart.
yeah. I don't know.
Is that the sword backs asses?
He did Matchmaker for Successful Candidate.
It's like an informational video.
It was one of his last movies. Maybe it was. He's just like, I gotta get out of this business.
Yeah, getting
Work
too
is
old for this
getting-
shit.
Yeah, but he does some other movies. I would watch something else from this guy. This is fun. Way
I
over
would
the
too.
top, ridiculous. The fight scenes were great. There are a lot of movies around this time from Hong Kong that get a little racy, a little assaulty, and this one actually wasn't. I hate to say it wasn't too bad because Eddie's not good, but
Right.
compared to others, it was
comparison.
fairly tame. It was more insinuated for the most part that this is gonna happen, and then something would interrupt, except for one scene where it wasn't interrupted. That was gross.
Yep. Hey,
What
but
are
he
you
got
gonna
killed,
do?
so well. I guess
Oh yeah, they all died.
deserve getting bazookaed while he was trying to swim away.
Absolutely.
I think it's funny too that the one's boyfriend, his this he didn't get to kill anyone he didn't get to avenge his father's death. You got to see the aftermath and looked like ooh about it.
Yeah.
The poor fella.
Well, listen, that's what you get for blowing the cover.
Yeah, it is his fault.
It is. Guy's an idiot.
That could have been another title of the movie. His fault.
Yeah.
Show him on the poster.
It's just called his fault, parentheses,
Yeah.
the idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where this falls in the pantheon of kung fu movies, but it's a fun, pretty mindless action movie.
Oh yeah.
Some of the fight scenes were pretty good. The choreography was pretty nice.
Yeah, I like the creative weapons too.
Yeah, I think more weapons would have been better. They kind of break them out when their kung fu's not winning the battle.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah,
they are usually outnumbered, so you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, which is fine. This movie is also called The Women Detectives, which is a very exciting.
Not as exciting
title for this movie.
I mean, accurate.
Yeah. Another name for this movie, though, I don't know what market it was called but it was called The Bod Squad.
Oh, I saw that one.
So that is definitely something going on there. The Bod Squad. I like someone described it as James Bond meets Charlie's Angels.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. They just didn't have like their version of Q making crazy inventions. They just existed.
Yeah, and it's almost like the other cops had no idea they had these. Everyone is surprised they have these weapons.
Yeah, maybe off the books, they just made them on their own.
Which is kind of
let's go with it.
Kind of crazy, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So you want to rate this thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 7.
Wow! All right.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it very much. Besides the scenes of assault, but they got what they deserved in the end, which is good. But no, it was. I mean, I wasn't sure. With any of these movies, if I don't know what it is going in, I'm gonna set my expectations low just because you never know. So
sure.
It had a ton of action. I think all the people who had to like perform in the fight scenes were more than capable of kicking ass, and I think it was really good. There's some creativity, and I did like the fact that the type of crime was different too. It was jewel smuggling. It's usually drugs, so it's nice to see something different in that aspect, in the way that they were transported. And there was like a lot of colorful characters. like the Korean crime boss wearing the weird clothes, for example.
Yep.
Unnecessary animal slaughter, and just
Yeah.
but the over the top violence of that was very entertaining.
I was very excited by the lizard throw because I was expecting it the whole time.
Yeah,
Every time I saw it, I was like, sometime it's gonna
Yeah,
bring out the lizard.
yeah,
And then
not
they did.
disappointing.
They did, and it was great. And then they shot it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, that was a bummer. In my
Celebrate.
version, when she pulls her gun up, you just hear her voice going, "What'd I do?" and then bang.
Yeah. And it's a weird cut too. They shoot it. It's like a cut dead. Like it just
Yeah, it was still standing too. It didn't like flop over.
yeah, it didn't make any sense.
They just like get some green clay and make a headless body real quick for this shot we need.
Kind of. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I'll put some sauce on it. It'll be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 7 for me.
All right. I'm gonna give it a 6. I enjoyed it. The second half is absolutely better than the first half. I mean, they're making a story. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like there's no logic behind anything that happens in this movie, really. Um, I thought it was funny that Eve, the Scotland Yard woman, showed up, but after a while, it was like, what? I don't even understand what's happening.
Like why would she be called in the first place?
Like it doesn't make any sense. There were a lot of does not make any sense moments in this movie, and you don't mind so much when it's a fight scene or something action oriented that's happening. When it's plot, it's very confusing. So I would say this movie had a lot of confusing moments, but yeah, it's still enjoyable. I would still say watch it if you're
definitely.
into 70s action kung fu movies, and it was fun watching. You have a team of female cops going
Yeah,
at
you had
after
strong
all
female
male.
characters.
Yeah, it's an all male army coming after them.
Well, you had Yam Yam. That was the one.
Oh, that's true. You did have Yam Yam, but Yam Yam bit it by her own animal.
That's right.
But yeah, it was fun. I would say the dub was was interesting.
The
voices
subtitles,
were-
there was more than one occasion where there was something that was not quite right, but the my dead dies, then you disappear was the one that really killed me.
My dead dies. Then you disappear. The dub was overall okay. It is very strange that one of the voices was English, but that's okay. Yeah, that's
Right
it.
then. It is.
Deadly Angels.
I have my choice for next time. I
Oh,
think like every time when it's going to be my choice, I'll be struggling between multiple choices.
yeah.
But it was based on a clip you had texted me that made me decide to do this one, and I didn't watch the trailer. I'm going to choose Death Machines.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I know it's going to be back-to-back action, but this seems like it's a crazy American action one, and has an awesome poster.
It does, but oof.
Yeah. Oof. Have you
It's
seen
gonna
it?
I think it's gonna be an oof one.
Well, that's okay.
I haven't. I've seen part of it. I haven't seen the whole
Okay. I mean, what you showed me had me delighted, but we'll see how it goes.
thing. Yeah.
That's going to be every week, though. It's going to be a big
All right.
mystery. Nice surprise. So, yeah,
Very good.
until next time.
We will talk to you later.
All
Find
right.
us on the Instagrams. If you're
Yeah,
on
and
there.
terribledelights.com also.
Yeah, Instagram is Terrible D Pod.
And
The D is for delight.
rest in peace, Yam Yam's reptile.